The mother-in-law from the States, St. George's, Grenada. Please forgive me if I pronounced that wrong. Hi, Delinquents. I found y'all on TikTok and I love it. I'm writing in from the beautiful island of Grenada, West Indies, and I have a serious problem. My fiance and I are in a long-distance relationship for 3 years now. We met in my country. I did his cousin's makeup and her hair for her wedding, and we sparked instantly. We kept in touch when he left. He was here when COVID started for 2 months. He lives in Charlotte in the States. I have 2 children, 7 and 5. We applied for a fiance visa for me to move to the States with him. I love the man, but his mother is my biggest headache. I briefly met his mom a couple times through video before making this trip, but for some reason she dislikes me. She thinks I want her son for her money. I supported and motivated him. I told him to buy land and a house and build a house on it instead of renting. He even gave his life to the Lord because of me. But little does she know, we built together. I own my own beauty studio and a boutique on my island. I am well established and have my own money, not as much as him. He works as an accountant. I came to Charlotte for 2 months on holiday in November. Our house is in the process of being built. During my holiday, we stayed with his mother. I had the worst experience of my life. She talked shit about me. We even had words. I told her, you don't treat visitors like this. Another thing is she takes our faith for a joke. My fiance planned an engagement party on Christmas Eve. She pouted all day and said she will not be coming. She is upset if she's not the center of his attention. How do I fix this? Because I'm trying to get pregnant and I don't want this evil energy around my future blessing. She feels as if he is making a rash decision. I tried to be nice when I got back home. I tried calling her to say thank you for your hospitality, even though it was shitty. And I think she blocked me. Eventually, me and the kids will be moving there when my visa is approved. If the house is not done, we'll be back with her. What to do? Sign, the mother is in the way. So they was talking. Yeah, they've been together for 3 years. Is that a rash decision? My advice is, girl, yes, it is a bit of a red flag that the mama don't like you. And yes, that's gonna suck. And usually I would say like run the other direction, especially if he's close with his mom. But shit, if this man like you and like your kids and y'all done started to build together and he done built a house with the intention of moving you over here, he has his name attached to you now, you know, maybe y'all aren't married yet, but he's on your visa paperwork. Like, that's not something light. So I say keep going with it. When you come to the States though, if you need to stay with his mother, you need to stay where you at. And I don't know how visas work and I don't know the ins and outs of it. If you can just stay, you know, back a little bit longer until the house is ready, or if y'all can get some other accommodations, but do not go stay with that lady whenever you get here. That's my only suggestion to you. Keep being nice. It's easier said than done, but kill him with kindness. Like, let mama see just how happy you are with her son and how much he's taking care of you and those other in the kids. Like, that'll piss her off even more. Like, don't be nasty to her. Don't stoop to her level, because it's already bad. That's just gonna make it worse. So what they say, rise above, get all philosophical and shit.
It's above me.
Yeah, it's above me. It's above you. Okay, don't get into it with the mama. Don't go back and forth. It's never ever going to be a good look on you. People always gonna take the mama side. So just take the high road. Come over here whenever it's appropriate. And if you can't get over here and have your own living situation, just stay put. Don't come stay with mama, because it's not gonna end well.
I'm on the tip with you, man. You hit that nail on the head. I only thing I really got from this is that mama's jealous of you for whatever reason. Maybe she was the number one woman in his life at a time. Maybe she feels like you might be changing him, or now that you are the center of his attention, you know, he moving different for you instead of moving different for her. So yeah, like I think it just kind of stems all down from jealousy. You dating maybe somebody who was a mama's boy, and he's starting to come up out that shell, and the only person that feels some type of way for real is mama. you know. And I hate that you have to be dealing with a sour puss like that. That sucks.
Sour puss.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what she sound like, bro. That's
had some sour puss.
That's an older generation type shit to be making it blatantly known that I'm not happy and I don't want y'all to do this on this day. And it's like nobody gives a fuck about. Yo, this is happening. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You just speaking your emotions out onto Twitter and nobody cares. That's basically what the equivalent is.
The mama speaking to.
Mm-hmm. You know. You just speaking out to the wind. Don't nobody care about that. This is our life, and we love each other. We want to do this, and you just upset because the spotlight is not on you. So that's tough. I'm glad I'm not in that situation. That's a doozy.
Yeah.
But I stick it out, you know. And to Vanessa's point, don't take your ass to that house when you come over to the States, Jerry.
The biggest thing. Hello, cousin. How you doing? That stuck out for me is that your fiance lives in Charlotte, which is where we will be on April the 3rd. So
you better be there,
Charlotte. If you were the States,
if anything,
if you're in the States.
Well, if she's not there, have him come.
Yeah,
and bring his mom.
Bring the mama too.
We'll talk to the mom for you.
We'll talk to the mom for you. Seriously, get your tickets to Charlotte. Link in the description below. So thank you for finding us on TikTok, where a lot of our play cousins found us.
Hey.
Long distance, 3 years now. You met in your country, sparked instantly chemistry. You did her cousin hair. Was it an updo? Was it was it kinky twist? Was it micro? What did you do? And you gave her the beat because the cousin probably was on like, who in Grenada? I need somebody in Grenada on the sleigh. And you like, I can slay you.
What's up?
I can slay you. I can slay.
What's poppin'?
So yeah, I kept in touch. He stayed with you. Now this is what I think is the problem, and I'm not judging you for this at all because I ain't judging nobody. My first question is, what is his ethnic background? Your fiance, because he don't sound like he just a regular American nigga.
You said it.
I did.
Not me.
You didn't.
But I thought it.
You thought it. He might be Nigerian in the States. He ain't. I don't know if he's just a regular black. And what gave me that inclination.
That's right.
Was the religion part.
Mm-hmm.
Because not all black Americans are religious, but a mama. I don't see nobody that's somebody's mom, like at this age.
Yeah.
Not having some form of religion. That new non-religion and spiritual shit, that's new. that's new generation. That ain't our mama and grandparents.
The crystals and the manifestation.
Yeah, that's new. All that shit is new. That ain't our grandparents and our mamas. So that makes me think like because you got him in the church, you got him saved again and stuff like that. So what is he? Did she say that he was black?
Mm-mm. Yeah. Whoa.
Mm-mm.
She didn't even say
they don't mention
black.
race at all.
So that's even more interesting. Like, what race is he?
Maybe it's a given. I feel like if he wasn't, she would have definitely mentioned that.
I don't know, cause she ain't from the countryside. So he could be Hispanic. He could be.
But usually it's the reverse. Like,
what you mean?
Usually it is parents that are black but not African American, like Caribbean, African and things that don't want you to have
outsiders.
Which is the black American.
Right.
It's not the black American parents.
That's a good point. So I don't know if he's black or not.
Mm.
And then another thing that also maybe gave the mama pause was that you have two kids aged 7 and 5. Not that that's a slight to you, but is he the only child? Is this the only boy? Not with my baby. You're not gonna get married him with 2 kids, and you might be a little older than him or a little bit more. Whatever she's looking at. So whatever the case may be, that just think about that, and you should have put that in the letter. Ages, religions, creeds, all that stuff. So you said that you supported him and motivated him. Told him to buy some land and build a house instead of renting. What the mama sees is, who is this lady that's now in your life, son, got you doing all this shit, got you acting different, got you changing your religion, got you buying land, got you slow down.
You acting completely different.
We
never did that before.
Even know
in
you.
the words of Ha Davis, why are you? Oh, that ain't Ha. Who said why you being weird to me? That was the girl, but Ha.
Weird to me.
But Ha said what? You acting
Totally different.
So
never did it before.
you never did this before.
Where'd it come from?
So with you doing all of this, the mama looking at you like, man, like who the fuck is you? I mean, my son know what he doing. He's saving his money. Like, yeah, he may be rent, but he's saving. Like, so she looking like, oh, you buying a house, you buying land in the house for her and her kids.
Mm-hmm.
So she can come over here.
So she can come over here because you know, now they might be black because a lot of people like, you know, they people from the islands want to come over here and marry an American. So they can come over here and get this land and then go get the green card
and leave you.
I watched 90 Day Fiance. That it does. So you gotta look at all of that, all of those things. I'm not saying that that's what you're doing. I'm just saying that from the mom's POV, that's what she sees, and she's also an older lady probably who got a different scope of the world. So I ain't like this line where you said that you went off on her in her house. She had some words, you had some for her back, and then you said you tried calling her to say thank you for her hospitality, even though it was shitty. You was calling to be petty.
She was calling to do the right thing.
She was calling to be petty. No, you could have sent a text.
She an islander.
So I think this is, and I'm done with you, but this is what I think. Real quick, I hope that you're doing this for the right reasons, which I'm sure you are. Normally those fiance visas work like this. You got 90 days to get married. So to the mama, everything is moving quick. Boom, 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 boom. Visa approved, coming in, 90 days, get married, da 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 da. 3 years though, I think that it is what it is, and I think that is what it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to be. I watch 90 Day Fiance, so I'm gonna say this, but I'm not saying this to you. I'm saying this to people in general that be doing this. Don't come over. Don't be tricking these people coming over here and marrying them. And then, because you know, like if you come over here and marry somebody, they're responsible for you for a year. Like even if you get divorced, it's like your medical, your legal, your all that, they're responsible for you for up to a year. So that's not you, young lady, but like people who do that, like, oh, I'm marrying this guy, and like they come to America, they get American citizenship, then you responsible for me, and fuck you, I'm gone. Take basically.
I'm out of here.
So I'm sure that's not the case because you got your own hair salon and you do well. You make your own money, not as much as him, but you got your own money. What does your money translate to in American dollars? That's another good question.
I mean, the scale, he's an accountant, so that could be, he could be at 6 figures and maybe she's right underneath that, or we can bring it down. Maybe he's at like 60K and she's right underneath that. I feel like she's doing okay though. How
many heads you doing in your salon?
And she got a boutique. Respect her.
Oh, she got a boutique?
Yes. They might be right next to each other.
Put some respect on my name.
Or one is in the front of the other.
Who, these two?
Yeah. But
yeah, I think I wish y'all all the best, man. I think that it's gonna be what it is. Like the mama is gonna have to get used to it and gonna say, hey, it is what it is, or it ain't what it ain't.
She'll be alright.
Yeah.
Do you?
Good luck. Let us know when the wedding is. Write us back. Let us know how far off we was or how close we was to it. Nessa!